Hey everyone, this is Patrick, and I am here with my Smackdown Live review. As you can see, I've got the camera in a different location this time, and say hello to my fan. It's gonna be the first time. It's probably the first time you're gonna see him on an actual camera. So let's get straight into Smackdown. I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm bloody sweating up in this house. Seriously, it's so freaking hot here in Australia. So let's get it over with. As you can tell why I'm wearing a singlet. Daniel Bryan made a major announcement. And that major announcement was the United States Championship Tournament. Dolph Ziggler has officially given up the United States Championship. I like this. I like this whole tournament. I think it's great. It gives a lot of new, fresh names an opportunity. And I think this is what this is going to be. And the two matches that were announced, well, actually, one was announced. The second one made me try and think. And the first two names popped up in my head was Ty Dillinger and Jinder Mahal. And sure enough, they were on. So yeah, Jinder Mahal and Ty Dillinger and Bobby Roode and Baron Corbin were the first two first round matches of the United States Championship Tournament. First match we had was, actually, before I get into the first match, Gable and Benjamin came out. Rusev and Aiden English came out. You know, it's so cool. It's funny how all these months ago, people were complaining about how Randy Orton's buried Rusev. They were complaining. They were blaming Randy Orton. And now look at Rusev. He's being cheered. He's now bopping his head like this. Rusev Day! Rusev Day! Rusev Day! You know? He's getting all pumped up. He's going along with the crowd. He's not buried. I knew all along Rusev wasn't buried. That's why I hate the word buried. That's why I hate that word. Because people just say it out of frustration. Rusev's not buried. As you know right now. And the New Day. All these three teams came out, all making claims that they should be battling for the Tag Team Championships. And then Daniel Bryan made a triple threat between these two teams. Three teams, sorry. And in the end, Benjamin and Gable got the win. And by the way, during that whole promo segment, I actually laughed when Big E called Shelton Benjamin old Jason Jordan. Trust me, I'm used to saying Jordan and Gable as well. Big E. Benjamin and Gable got the win. They pinned Big E, and that was that. It was a very good match, by the way. It was actually a very good match. I actually enjoyed it. We had the Bludgeon Brothers versus Breezango for a second time. They wanted a rematch. And before the same old shit happened again with Breezango, Ascension came out and actually saved them. The Ascension came out and saved them. And that was that. And the match ended in no contest, according to WWE.com. Even though it was a DQ. Ruby Riott versus Naomi. This was probably one of the most boring match I've ever seen on SmackDown Live. It ended so quick. The only thing that mattered in this match was Naomi's entrance. That was the only thing that mattered throughout this match. Naomi's entrance, and that was it. Naomi did her entrance, which I love her entrance. Her entrance is one of my favorite entrances, with all the glowing. And also another thing is that I hate the commercial breaks. I hated the commercial breaks because they said 1 hour. They said we have 1 hour free of commercial breaks. There were so many commercial breaks. It almost felt like what they said was a lie. I don't know if they allowed it only for the USA, but I think that's completely bullshit. If you're gonna say it's 1 hour free, no ad breaks, it should happen for every country. It was bullshit. Ruby Riott was like in one of those little talk things, doing like one of those little talk things with no interviewers, just standing there, just flapping her gums, doing like one of those little talk things before a match. And then when the commercial break came back on, it's like she was halfway done. She was like done with her thing. She was like, I'm ending the glow. And that was the only thing we heard her say. horrible, horrible judgment of commercial breaks. Naomi came out, did her entrance, and the match ended pretty much in a minute. The match pretty much ended within a minute. Like I said, the only good thing about this match was Naomi's entrance. And the Riott squad interfered. Go figure. Riott hit the Riott kick. Very creative. Sorry. Something got caught in my throat. Very creative name. Very creative finishing name. It's almost as creative as Emma Lock. It's almost as creative as that. So Riott gets the win with the Riott kick, and then they decided to beat down on Naomi some more. Then Charlotte comes out. Some champion we've got here on Smackdown Live. I know it was 3-on-1, but in creative wise, we've got a really shit champion. We've got a really weak champion. Sure, Charlotte got an upper hand on the Riott squad, but seriously though, what kind of champion is Charlotte if she can't beat 3 people? Sure, I may have complained in the past that, 3 people can't beat 1, or 1 person can't beat 2. But that's in matches. This was just ridiculous. We've got a pretty shitty champion if Charlotte Flair can't seem to get the upper hand here. Like anybody is going to take Charlotte seriously heading down the line in March when she defends her title. Like anyone is going to take Charlotte seriously. We got a really crappy champion who can't beat 3 people, who can't even save her friend. Then we had Natalya return with the welcoming committee, Carmella, Lana, and Tamina. So much for Natalya turning her back on the WWE Universe. So much for that. That promo she cut was a very good promo, by the way. I actually really liked Natalya's promo at Clash of Champions. Some promo. We've got a really good promo out of Natalya saying that she's done. And now all of a sudden we see her coming back. We see her come back after 2 weeks of saying she's done with the WWE Universe. She's turning her back on the WWE Universe. So much for that. So much for that. Natalya's welcoming committee fled away the Riott squad. Who cares, and welcome back Natalya. Bobby Roode versus Baron Corbin. Again, commercial break stupidity here. After Bobby Roode's entrance, they go to commercial break, they come back, and Baron Corbin slams Bobby Roode into the barricade. Great timing with the ads, guys. Great timing with the ads. Somehow Baron Corbin's entrance was really quick, and they got straight into the match. Some great judgment of ads there, guys. Very good, very good. What a way to end off 2017 with bad commercial timing. Bobby Roode gets the win with a roll-up. Listen, guys, I don't know about you, but I really hate roll-up wins. I really do. It makes people look weak. Roll-up wins for someone like Bobby Roode isn't for him. If it was someone like Carmella or someone like, Ruby Riott, or, well, maybe not Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan or someone, any of those lower card pathetic people, yeah, they can win with roll-ups. It actually makes sense for people like them to win with roll-ups. But someone like Bobby Roode, who can actually beat his opponent clean with his finishing move, doesn't work for me. Doesn't really work for me. Bobby Roode got the win. Then we had Ty Dillinger versus Jinder Mahal. I'm not going to bother with it anymore. He's not in the WWE Championship picture anymore, so there's no need for me to make fun of him. Still don't like him. Still don't like him, though. Just because he's in the mid-card doesn't mean I have to like him. Takes on Ty Dillinger, and he hits a Colossus. Beats Ty Dillinger. Of course he did. And the other thing is, the Singh brothers didn't even interfere. Funny how things change. Very funny how things change. As soon as he loses the WWE Championship, the Singh brothers aren't getting involved anymore. While he was WWE Champion, they constantly kept getting involved. So funny how things change. Funny how things change. And as for the other competitors who are going to be in the United States Championship Tournament, I am expecting Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder to be in it. And maybe Mike Kanellis and Sin Cara. Those are the other people who I'm thinking of right now in my head, who are logic enough to be in the tournament. Maybe Sami Zayn's in it for all we know, but still don't know at this point. But yes, those are the 4 names that are in my head right now who I think are in the United States title tournament. Then we had the main event, Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles. The match ended. This was a very interesting match. The match ended by Shane McMahon getting involved. He kicks out Sami Zayn because Sami Zayn's interfering. And then Kevin Owens wins with a roll-up. Again, another roll-up win. Well, at least this one actually made more sense. At least this roll-up win made more sense. I'll give it that. It actually made sense. This roll-up win made sense because it was just a surprise. It was like a surprise. Kevin Owens got the win. He put water all over his face and celebrated. And as AJ Styles walked off, AJ Styles looked at Shane. Shane said sorry, and it walked off. So, and the other thing that really annoyed me about this match is that they kept hyping it up as if it's like it's going to be the last time that these two are ever going to fight. Yeah, the only time that these two will never fight again is that if they're on the same brand. If Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn get moved over to Monday Night Raw, then yeah, sure. But they're not. So, and also Kevin Owens is most likely going to be getting a WWE Championship match against AJ Styles now, considering that he pinned AJ Styles. And also Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura also have announced themselves in the Royal Rumble. Yep, I'm in the Rumble. Yep, I'm in the Rumble. And seriously, yep, I'm in the Rumble. You don't have to qualify. You just got to say, yep, I'm in. Same for Ruby Riott. She did that as well. Yep, I'm in the Rumble. No qualifying matches. Just say, yep, I'm in. That's all you got to do. It's the best way to announce yourself in the Royal Rumble. Ladies and gentlemen, I, Patrick Ballantyne, I am officially entering the Royal Rumble. I will see you all in Philadelphia. So it's just that easy. It's just that easy to say that you are entering the Royal Rumble. So anyway, guys, that's your Smackdown Live review. That's your Smackdown Live review. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'd like to thank everybody who has been supporting this channel. Probably not many people, but I still thank you for supporting this channel. Coming up in the next few days, maybe Friday or Saturday, I will finally be starting my end of year special. I'll be starting my end of year special very soon. This is something I've really wanted to do, and I've always reminded myself to make sure I do it. So anyway, guys, thank you all for joining me. Hope you all had a very good Christmas, and I will see you all. And I'll see you all when I begin my New Year's special video. This has been Patrick Ballantyne. I hope you all had a good time and enjoy your holidays. See you guys next time when I do my end of year special, and also next year in 2018 when I review some more Monday Night Raw and Smackdown Live. See you then. Have a good holiday.